I need your help this week. I'm going to be working on something that's really caused me to struggle in life and everything like that is this bike that I was building with my best friend. I'm getting ready to finish the airbrush graphics on it and work on things that he and I had built together, and it gets me boiling inside. And I really enjoy the comments, and I love when you guys share the video and comment and just hit like and all that. It really means a lot to me because I really do work hard on all these, because it's a way of like vlogging my life and seeing how I've gotten through this struggle and through these problems, and seeing that I've reached out for help to me and my, because me being my own hero in 10 years, I'm going to watch these in 10 years and be like, damn dude, good job, good at you. But this is the fairing I know is going to cause me to boil. It actually just makes my tummy hurt just even unwrapping it, seeing it again. We actually built this by hand out of fiberglass, and we constructed the whole thing. So this is all handmade by me and him. And these are the graphics that he and I talked about doing. I wanted to execute them. It's way too busy. I got to calm it down and make it cool, because right now it's just a little erratic, and I'm not doing that on the rest of the bike. I have a whole other theme going on to where I'm keeping that old military feel. We're keeping the lightning, but that's like Jesus panel, and this is the guy that accepted Christ, and then on the back we have another light or another cross, which is the one who didn't, and we'll do like the fire burning inside of it. So I got some fun graphics I'm going to be throwing. I could really use your help, like getting through this and dealing with all this stuff, because I'm not so good with the mental stuff. I'm working on it. Like, I always have that drive to keep chasing my dreams and that drive to keep going forward, and I really want to bring others on the journey with me. But I know sometimes you got to reach out for help, and other people can get your help, get your mind straight. I actually reached out to Fred, and he's going to be texting me every day and calling me and help me keep my mind straight so I can keep pushing and keep moving forward. And speaking of that, we got the paint guns all cleaned up, and they are ready to rock and roll from the other day. Now we are cleaning up the airbrushes. That is my Iwata HPCSs. I love these airbrushes. They're my workhorses that I have. And this is my other darling. So we're going to get those cleaned up and start kicking ass on getting all those ready. I'm going to walk you through a teardown on this kind of quickly, but I'll show you guys how I do it. This is the Iwata HPCS. First thing we're going to take off is we're going to take off the butt, the lid, and we're going to take off the nozzle and then the nozzle cap. So we're going to get those off real quick. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually pull the needle out. We're going to take this piece off the back, and we'll pull this, and then we're going to use that little wrench over here, and we're going to take that off. And it's pretty quick and easy. All right, once you pull this off, you're going to find this behind there that seals on the airbrush. And then when you pull this whole assembly out, you'll actually take the back nut off, and then you can slide this piece, the spring, and this out. Now we're going to get all those cleaned up with Q-tips and toothpicks, and use a little bit of lacquer thinner and get everything all cleaned up. And then we'll actually use a little bit of oil and we'll reassemble a few things in there. Before you go to assemble, you want to make sure you get things lubed up. A couple things you want to lube is you want to make sure you lube up this assembly that has the spring and all that in there, and then you want to lube up your trigger. So we got all those lubed up, and now we're going to slide that assembly and then put the needle in. I already put the cap and the needle seat back in. So those two are already installed, and right now I can actually kick the air on. But we'll go ahead and get those in. All right, she is back together. We put the back piece on. I got a little lacquer thinner in there, and I got the two tips on. And then when you go to use it, just down for air, pull back for paint. So that is two airbrushes cleaned, and now we're on to the third. Whoa-ho-ho. Be happy I have all my painting tools clean. Yes, fancy. All the airbrushes are all cleaned up. I got the CMC Plus cleaned up, both of those guys. All the paint guns, which means I literally just need to clean up the tables. I got to do a little bit of prep work on all that. I need to hand wash all these pieces, make sure they're good for graphics so I can get them all set up. But yeah, next part is literally just getting to what I need to do. So everything's cleaned, everything's ready. Now it's just prepping up the parts and working on the actual pieces for the motorcycle. So, like I was saying before, I could really use your help. I love you guys, and I really do appreciate you going on the journey with me. I know the vlogs are just me talking to myself or me talking to Daniel in heaven, but it's nice knowing somebody else on the trip with me. It's just kind of nice, you know what I mean? Makes you feel less lonely, makes you feel like somebody's there, like I'm bouncing ideas off of somebody else. And it's kind of a neat way of actually like working on my mental health. because I struggle with things like that. And asking for help is something hard, but because you're there, but you're not there, it seems like I'm not asking, but I am asking, but I am, but I'm not. I don't know, whatever. But I know I'm doing better with that mentally, and that helps me a lot. And this thing has been a mental struggle, and we are going to freaking win. We are going to win. But I love you guys. I want to head back to the bus and go start winding down for the day and get all this stuff uploaded. But I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.